And welcome to Political Notebook, when we consider all things politics in Rhode Island with Wendy Schiller, a political analyst. The first thing we'd like to talk about today is up at the State House there are bills that would change campaign finance laws. So you have to show a bank account to show what you've got in your fund. Also, that would restore Ethics Commission oversight to legislators.
I think the Ethics Commission is crucial. I think we've had a bad year, frankly, for corruption in Rhode Island. And I think everybody wants to turn the corner. We've already had the election process. We've made a lot of changes there. I think now it's time to make changes in legal affairs, lawmaking, campaign regulation, not just at the state level, by the way, also at the city levels, too. I mean, it should be statewide from top to bottom.
Then there's been a little bit of a controversy over something that Raimondo put into her budget that stripped the taxpayers' responsibility to help pay for school buses and textbooks for charter schools. Also, then we saw, religious-wise, the Good Friday protest over in Cranston by the teachers there. This separation of church and state when it comes to schools.
And we were founded as the free religion state, by the way. I mean, look, if you want education to improve in Rhode Island, you have to do everything you can to make education better. And if people are taking a choice by sending their students to Catholic schools, for example, but they can't afford transportation or they have to go to work, I don't see a big problem with busing those kids to school so that they can get an education. These people are paying property taxes and other taxes as well, but not using them for local schools. So there's a trade-off there. But in terms of announcing you're taking the day off for a religious holiday and you still expect to get paid and not take your vacation day or sick day for a particular religious holiday, that's much dicier because that's a public sanctioning or approval of a religious day. So that gets a lot trickier. But I think promoting quality education for everybody, however we can do it in Rhode Island, I think is the most important thing. Charter schools, Catholic schools, religious schools, public schools. We need better and better education no matter how we get it.
Now, up at the State House today, there's a rally by people who are opposed to a proposal to make marijuana legal, all just across the board, not just medical marijuana. And it's funny how there are factions now in the legalized marijuana movement. Some who want to retain sort of the Wild West, let everybody grow their own, and others who are saying, no, we got to control it.
Yeah, I mean, I think if the state's going to legalize marijuana, you have to look at what Colorado's done right and what Colorado's done wrong. They have a little bit of buyer's remorse on this in Colorado. They've had a lot of problems with this. So the state has to think hard. Okay, if we're going to do this, how do we control it? How do we make money from it? That would be the point of it. And also maintain its availability for those who really need it for medical care, and distinguishing the groups of recreational users from medical care. That's going to be complicated. I hope they take enough time when they think about legalizing marijuana to consider those issues.
Very good. That's Political Notebook for this week.